food, and there were medical supplies, and shoes. And I thought, why can't we do something to help people? And I saw empty overhead bins on the planes and empty seats, and I thought, well, I'm a flight attendant, I'm in the travel industry, why don't we use those to help? Well, I wrote to American Airlines, I wrote to all the airlines, and no one was in the least bit interested, and neither were the flight attendants. And I said to God, I said, what am I supposed to do? How can I make a difference? And this voice said inside me, stop talking about it, start doing it. And I made a commitment then to take one action. So Airline Ambassadors began really based on an amazing platform of love. Our very first mission was to Bosnia. It was during 1993, and we brought hotel amenities from the layover hotels that we had collected. 2 flight attendants came with me, and we delivered them to refugee women. And they were received like gold. And my very next mission, I went to escort a child that had heart surgery back to her family in Colombia. And the flight attendant started asking me, what are you doing? I want to do this. I can do it. They could understand it when I wasn't just talking concepts. So in a year, I had 500 people on my list, and we've accomplished amazing things. We've moved millions of dollars of aid all around the world. We'll talk about the programs later. All of us want to make a difference. Many of us simply don't know how. And Airline Ambassadors gives you a way to become a living link between world resource and world need, to hand deliver a jacket to an orphan and someone that needs it. And those of us here that have done it know how much that changes our hearts. One quick story I wanted to share with you was, it happened a few years ago in El Salvador. I went to an orphanage party, and it was one of the nicest orphanages I've ever seen. And I said to the orphanage director, this place is the best run orphanage I've ever seen. She said, it didn't used to be this way. This place was a place of great despair. The children were dirty, getting into drugs. I said, well, what happened? She said, well, you came. The Airline Ambassadors came. And I started crying. I started laughing. I said, you gotta be kidding. A few flight attendants bringing Beanie Babies and a couple of toys. We couldn't have made any impact. She said, you made all the impact because you cared about us. You brought love into action. It made us start caring about each other, and then the kids started caring and helping the community, and the staff started caring. And now the First Ladies involved. It started the ball rolling, and it made me feel so good. So really our work is about bringing love into action. And before I introduce you to some of the amazing coordinators and tell you about our programs, I want to share with you really the spirit of our work, which is embodied in a poem that was taught to me by my friend and mentor, the founder of Habitat for Humanity, Millard Fuller. And I hope I remember it. A drop in the bucket is only a drop, a minor and moist detail. One drop can't change the color and taste in a 10-quart watering pail. But if that drop has the color of love and the taste of tears divine, one drop dropped into the vessel of life can change the water to wine. And that's what we've done here at Airline Ambassadors, and we're here to celebrate. So thank you all so much. I'm going to start welcoming up and letting you hear from some of our coordinators.